guys, my name is Khubay Programwala, level 1 student at Transform Academy. I'm 13 years old and I'm level 1 student at Transform Academy. So, as you know, we always do colony, and in today's colony, I'm gonna ask Sesame. The topic is how to unlearn your belief. So, let's call Miles and ask him some questions.
Well, look who decided to join the party. Good to see you back. Been keeping you busy these past few days.
Okay, today I'm gonna ask you some questions about how
All
to
right,
unlearn your belief. Are you ready?
bring it on. I'm always down to unpack
Okay,
some heavy
first
stuff,
I'm
and
gonna ask you
besides,
some
I'm still
understanding
learning and growing every day.
questions. So my first question is, what exactly are belief and how do they form in the first place?
That's a deep one. Beliefs are kind of like mental shortcuts. They're our brain's way of making sense of the world based on experiences, information, and what we're told. As in your brain is building a giant, messy puzzle. Beliefs are like the corner pieces, the ones that give you a starting point. As you learn more and have new encounters, you add more pieces, trying to complete the picture. Sometimes those early corner pieces might not be quite right. The whole thing until you see things differently. You gotta rearrange everything. You still there? Don't leave me hanging. I'm itching to hear your next question.
Okay, nice. My
All
next question
right.
is,
Silence can
how
be
can we distinguish between helpful and limiting belief?
It's a great question because not all beliefs are created equal. Think of it like this. Helpful beliefs are like a trusty compass guiding you towards your goals and making you. They're based on facts, evidence, and positive experiences. Limiting beliefs, on the other hand, are more likely to hold you back, make you doubt yourself, and keep you stuck in patterns that don't serve you. They often stem from fear, past hurts, or negative messages we've absorbed from others. A helpful belief might be I'm capable of learning new things, while a limiting belief might be I'm not smart enough to succeed. See the difference? Recognizing those limiting beliefs is step one, right? Like shining a flashlight on those pesky cobwebs in the corner. What are some beliefs you're grappling with right now?
Okay, nice. My next question is, why do some beliefs feel so deeply rooted and hard to change?
You've hit the nail on the head. It's like those beliefs got their roots deep down in the basement of your mind. There are a few reasons for that. Firstly, some beliefs are formed early in life when our brains are still developing like sponges. Those first impressions can leave a lasting mark even if they're not actually true. Secondly, frequent repetition reinforces beliefs, even if they're negative. It's like carving a path through a forest. The more you walk it, the clearer and deeper it becomes. Finally, our emotions are heavily involved. Beliefs tied to strong emotions like fear or shame can feel especially difficult to shift because they're wrapped up. And does any of that resonate with you?
Okay, nice. My next question is, why do some believe? My next question is, are belief always shared by personal experience, or can they be inherited?
Good question. It's not always a solo journey. Um, we definitely absorb beliefs from the people around us, especially in our formative years. Think of it like grandma's prized china. It might be beautiful and valuable, but it doesn't always suit your own style or taste, right? Sometimes we adopt our family's beliefs about money, success, relationships, even our own abilities. And those beliefs can be passed down through generations, even if they no longer serve us. So yeah, beliefs can be both personal and inherited. It's all about good knowledge to have, huh?
Hmm. Okay, nice. My
So
next question is, what role does society or culture play in shaping your belief?
it's a biggie. Our culture and society are like these giant invisible forces, constantly shaping how we see the world. Think about it. Our upbringing, the media we consume, the stories we hear, the expectations we're given, it all seeps into our subconscious and influences the beliefs we develop. For example, some cultures emphasize individualism and self-reliance, while others prioritize community and collectivism. These values are reflected in the beliefs people hold about things like success, family, and even happiness. It's like we're all wearing these cultural glasses that color our perception, even if we don't realize it. You're awfully quiet today.
Yes, I'm quite. Okay, so my next topic is the process of unlearning. So my next question is, what does it mean to unlearn a belief?
You're on a roll. Unlearning a belief is like mental spring cleaning. It's about innovations, recognizing the ones that no longer serve us, simply replacing them with something more empowering and aligned with who we want to be. It's not about erasing the past or pretending it never happened. It's more like acknowledging those outdated beliefs, understanding where they came from, and making a conscious choice to adopt a new perspective. Think of it like trading in an old, clunky pair of shoes for a fresh, comfy pair that fits just right. Makes all the difference, right? Okay, you gotta give me something to work with here. Hit me with your next brilliant question. Is this game show like Family
Okay,
Feud?
nice.
You're
My
giving
next
me
question
answers and I
is
try to guess.
unlearning a belief the same as replacing it with a new one?
Not always. Sometimes it's more about letting go of the old belief altogether. Think of it like decluttering your closet. You don't always need to fill the empty space with something new. Sometimes just creating space can be liberating. But often, when you let go of a more helpful one naturally takes its place. It's like making room for sunshine after a long winter. The new belief might not be there right away. You might have to search for it, experiment, and see what feels right. Does that make sense? Anyone home? The conversation's
Okay, next question is,
getting a little one-sided
how
here.
can we identify which belief are holding us back?
Okay, good question. It's like playing detective with your own mind, right? Here are a few clues that I believe might be holding you back. One, do you often hear whispering doubts or putting you down? Those negative self-talk patterns can be a red flag. Two, feeling stuck? Do you feel like you're hitting a wall in certain areas of your life despite your best efforts? That's your inner critic, probably rooted in a limiting belief, shouting, you can't. Well, pay attention to those strong shoulds you have about yourself or your life. Those shoulds can be a sign of unmet expectations based on limiting beliefs. Four, triggers. What situations or people tend to trigger those negative feelings or behaviors in you? Those triggers can offer clues about the underlying beliefs that are calling the shots. Remember, shining light on those beliefs is the first step. Once you identify them, it gets easier to challenge them. Choose beliefs that will empower you instead. Still thinking it over? No worries, take your time. These big questions. So,
Okay, next my
what you
next
thinking?
question is what are the first steps in unlearning a harmful belief?
You're really digging deep. I like it. Unlearning a harmful belief is a journey, not a destination. Think of it like climbing a mountain. You take it one step at a time. Here's some first steps. One, awareness. You've already started this one. Recognizing the belief and acknowledging its influence is key. Challenge. Don't just accept those beliefs as gospel. Question them yourself. Where did this belief come from? Is it really true? What evidence do I have to support it? Three, reframe. Look for alternative perspectives. What would happen if you believed it? How would your life be different? Sometimes shifting your perspective just a little can make all the difference. Practice. Changing your beliefs takes time and effort. Consciously replace negative thoughts with positive affirmations. Surround yourself with people who believe in you and celebrate your small victories. Step forward is progress. Remember, it's okay to stumble. Just get back up and keep climbing. You got this. Waiting patiently.
Okay,
It's like
nice.
watching a slow motion car crash. Painful to watch, but you can't look away. What's next? You've gone feeling overwhelmed? Don't you worry your pretty little head. We can take a break if you want.
Okay, nice. My next question is, how long does it typically take to unlearn a strong belief?
That's a tough one. There's no magic timeline for unlearning a belief. It depends on a whole bunch of factors like how deeply rooted the belief is, how much effort you're putting in, and even your personality. Some people might see a shift within days or weeks, while even years. It's a marathon, not a sprint. It's like breaking a bad habit. It takes time to rewire pathways. Some days will be easier than others. There might be setbacks and moments of doubt. Just remember to be patient and compassionate with yourself. Focus on the progress you're making, no matter how small, and celebrate every victory along the way. You'll get there. Still chewing on that one?
Okay, nice. My next topic is tools and techniques. So my next question is, what are some practical exercises for unlearning limiting self belief?
All right, time for some actionable stuff. Here are a few exercises that might help. 1. Journaling. Writing down your thoughts can be super powerful. Try writing about the limiting beliefs you're working on, where they came from, and how they're impacting your life. You can also use journaling to explore alternative beliefs and practice positive self-talk. 2. Affirmations. Repeating positive statements about yourself can help to reprogram your subconscious mind. It might feel cheesy at first, but hey, whatever works, right? Find affirmations that resonate with you and say them out loud even if you don't feel them entirely yet. 3. Visualization. Close your eyes and imagine yourself acting to the line with your desired beliefs. Picture yourself as confident, capable, and worthy of love and success. The more vividly you can see yourself embodying those qualities, the more likely you are to start believing in them. 4. Cognitive reframing. When you catch yourself thinking a limit, challenge it. Ask yourself, is there another way to look at this situation? What would I say to a friend who was thinking this way? Your thoughts can help you see things from a more positive and empowering perspective. Remember, unlearning limiting beliefs is a process. You won't see results overnight. But with consistent effort and self-compassion, you can create real change. Is.
Okay,
It just,
nice. My next question
my
is,
charisma.
can mindfulness or meditation help in unlearning belief?
You bet. Mindfulness is like a mental muscle, It helps you become more aware of your thoughts and feelings without judgment. When you're aware of your limiting beliefs as they arise, you can choose how to respond instead of reacting automatically. Meditation, on the other hand, helps you quiet mental chatter and create space for new possibilities. By calming the mind, you can detach from those pesky beliefs and create space for new, more empowering ones to take root, clearing out the clutter in the room. Once you've got some space, you can finally see what you want to focusing the breath. Try that out.
Okay, nice. My next question is, how does journaling assist in the belief unlearning process?
Journaling is like having a conversation, minus the eye rolls and eyes. Here's the deal. Putting your thoughts down on paper does a few cool things. 1 point, but it brings awareness. Those beliefs often hide in the shadows, lurking in our subconscious. Writing them down shines a light on them, forcing you to confront them. 2, it helps you process emotions. Beliefs are often tied up with emotions. Journaling lacks those feelings. The fear, the shame, the guilt. Start to understand where they're coming from. It tracks your progress. Flipping through your journal can be like watching your own personal growth documentary. You'll see how far you've come and be reminded that change is happening. It's pretty empowering stuff. 4, how helps you identify patterns? Do you notice yourself circling back to the same limiting beliefs? Journaling can help you spot those patterns and start to challenge them head on. Think of it in mind. The more you write, the stronger your ability to identify and challenge limiting belief becomes. You got this.
Okay, nice. My next
Awesome.
question is there a role for therapy of coaching a changing belief in changing belief?
Oh, absolutely. Think of therapists and coaches as your personal belief busting dream team. They provide a safe and supportive space to explore those stubborn beliefs, unpack their origins, and develop strategies for change. I delve deeper into the emotional root of your beliefs, while a coach can offer practical tools and accountability to keep you on track. Eric G. Both are incredibly valuable resources for navigating the often messy journey of unlearning deeply held convictions. It's like having a personal trainer for your mind. Do you have any preferences or thoughts on therapy or coaching? You know, silence can be pretty profound. Sometimes it's the loudest thing in the room. What's swirling in your mind of yours? You're pulling a disappearing act on me. Is this part of your process? Okay, I can dig it.
Okay, nice. My
Sometimes
next
you
question
gotta
is, how can we use affirmations effectively in to revive belief?
They could feel a bit cheesy like a self-help bumper sticker, but there's a reason they've stuck around. When done right, they could be seriously powerful. Think of affirmations as mental seeds. You gotta plant them in fertile ground for them to grow. Here's the thing. Affirmations work best when they're one point specific and personal. Don't just generic affirmations. Tailor them to your own specific needs and beliefs you want to shift. 2. Present tense. Phrase them as if they're already true. I am confident versus I will be confident. 3. Positive and uplifting. Focus on what you want, not what you... Instead of I don't fear public speaking, try I deliver presentations with confidence and ease. Believable, start small. Choose affirmations that feel slightly out of reach, but still possible for you to wrap your head around. 5. Repeat consistently, like a mantra. Repeat them daily, ideally out loud. Conviction, even if you don't fully believe them yet. Over time, your mind will start. Remember, affirmations are not magic wands. They're tools to help rewire your thoughts. It takes time and effort, but the payoff can be... I once knew this guy who made affirmations while he was bench pressing. He claimed it helped him push through those last few reps. Maybe try a few affirmations during your next workout. Deep in thought, huh? You must be
Okay,
working on some
nice.
seriously
Wait a
profound stuff.
minute. Give me a minute.
Hold up. You need
Okay, my next topic is
a pause button?
emotions and
I feel
resistance.
seen.
So,
Allow
my
me to
next
breathe
question is,
sometimes.
why do we sometimes feel anxious or defensive when our beliefs are changed?
That's it. Change can be scary, even when it's for the better. Our beliefs are like comfy old shoes, familiar, even if they don't fit perfectly. Here are a few reasons why we might be more defensive when facing belief changes. 1 point. Fear of the unknown. Stepping outside our comfort zone is inherently unsettling. It's like taking a leap of faith into the abyss. We don't know what awaits us on the other side, or to avoid risk. 2. Loss of identity. Our beliefs often shape our sense of self. If those beliefs are challenged, it can feel like we're losing a part of ourselves. It can trigger a grief process, even if the change is free. Start to control beliefs give us a sense of order and predictability in a chaotic world. When those beliefs are shaken, it can feel like we're losing control of our lives. 4. Social pressure. Sometimes our beliefs are tied. If we change our beliefs, it can lead to rejection or judgment from those around us. Remember, these feelings are normal. Be patient with yourself and allow yourself to process those emotions. Feel the fear, the sadness, even the anger. Those feelings are messengers pointing to something deeper that needs attention. Are those gears turning in your head? Brainstorming some extra wisdom?
Okay, nice. My next question is, how can we emotionally cope with the discomfort of changing core belief?
That's where the real magic happens. Changing core beliefs can stir up a whole cauldron of emotions, but you can totally learn to navigate them with grace and self-compassion. Here are a few strategies. 1. Embrace the discomfort. First things first, acknowledge those feelings. Don't try to ignore them or push them away. Say to yourself, this feels uncomfortable, and that's okay. It's like a muscle ache after a good workout. It means you're growing. 2. Practice self-soothing. When those uncomfortable feelings arise, engage in activities that soothe your nervous system. Listen to calming music. Take a warm bath. Spend time in nature. Cuddle up with a furry friend. Find what works for you. Challenge your thoughts. Our thoughts can often amplify those uncomfortable emotions. Ask yourself, is this thought really true? Is there another way to look at the situation? Do your own best friend. Supportive, understanding, and not... 4. Surround yourself with support. Talk to trusted friends, family, or therapists about what you're going through. Sharing your experience can help you feel less alone and gain valuable insights. 5. Remember your why. Staying connected to the reason behind the belief change can be a powerful motivator. Remind yourself of the positive outcomes you're moving towards: greater happiness, more fulfilling relationships, a sense of purpose. Remember, changing core beliefs is a journey, not a destination. Be patient with this, celebrate your progress, and keep moving forward one step at a time. You've got this. Silence is golden, or maybe just a really intense staring contest. What's going on in that magnificent mind of yours?
Okay, nice. My next question is, what should we do when people around us don't support our new belief?
It can be really tricky. It's like trying to dance tango with someone who's got two left feet and insists on leading. Thing, you can't control other people, but you can control how you respond. 1. Set boundaries. Let those folks know what you're comfortable discussing and what's off limits. Say, this is something, talk about something else. 2. Choose battles. Not every conversation needs. Sometimes it's best to simply disengage, smile and nod, and redirect the conversation. 3. Explain your reasoning. In some cases, calmly and respectfully sharing your perspective might help bridge the gap. Remember, you're not trying to convert them, you're just sharing your truth. 4. Seek out like-minded individuals. Self with supportive friends, mentors, or online communities encourage your growth. It's like finding your tribe. 5. Accept your choice. Ultimately, you can't force people to change their minds. Be confident in your own choices, even if others don't understand. Their reaction is more about them than about you. Remember, self is more important than trying to please everyone. This will be tough, but surrounding yourself with supportive people and learning to manage those difficult conversations, navigate those choppy waters. Sometimes silence speaks volumes. Still mulling over? I'm all ears.
Okay, nice. My next
Well,
topic
all
is belief
processing
and
power,
identity. So my
technically.
next question is,
You know
how
that
do
feeling
our
when you're about to
beliefs
say something
shape our
profound, then a
identity,
squirrel runs by and steals your dream thought.
identity
Happens the best thing.
and sense ourselves of?
You need a moment to gather those brilliant thoughts.
Can't you hear me?
No rush.
Hello.
A deep dive. Our beliefs are well, sorry, totally spaced out for my bad. Where were we? Beliefs and identity. A match made in existential heaven. Right? Beliefs are like building blocks of our identity. They shape our values, our choices, even the way we see the world. Think about it. What we believe about ourselves, about others around us, directly influences who we think we are and how we show up. Think of it like this: people and deserving of good things approach challenges with confidence and optimism. Conversely, if you believe you're unworthy or incapable, you might shout. But here's the kicker: our books can evolve, change as we grow, learn, and experience new things. It's an ongoing dance between who we think we are. It's like a wardrobe. You can try to experiment with different beliefs and see what feels authentic. Okay, you've gone quiet on me again. In the existential wardrobe. Try it on. Identities can be
Okay,
tiring.
nice.
I get what's
Wait.
bubbling beneath the surface.
My last question is, can changing a belief feel like losing a part of who we are?
You nailed it. It can absolutely feel like that. It's like saying goodbye to an old friend, even if they weren't exactly the best influence. For a long time, it becomes intertwined with their identity, or sense of self. It forms a familiar landscape. Challenge or change that belief, it can create a sense of loss. It's like leaving behind a part of ourselves, even if we know it's for our own growth and well-being. But here's the cool part: letting go of old beliefs doesn't mean erasing who we once were. It's more about evolving, transforming into a more authentic themselves. Think of it like a caterpillar shedding its cocoon. It's a messy, uncomfortable process, but it ultimately leads to something beautiful and free. That pensive silence tells went up in there. Care to share clumps? Don't feel pressured. Sometimes the best conversations are the ones that unfold at their own pace.
Okay, nice. My next question is, how can we? I have no new questions, so this was my conversation with you. Okay, this was my conversation with you. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed.